I would tell my past people-pleasing self so I could stop being a people-pleaser sooner. Part 2. So one of the most uncomfortable symptoms for me was that I could not stomach conflict. And I mean that quite literally. And what that looks like is maybe you've had a disagreement with someone and you guys are not on the same page. The energy is off and you are literally unable to function. You can't eat, you're anxious, you're nervous, you're going to the bathroom, all the things, you're texting them, whatever, you're trying to explain your side of the situation. You literally cannot function and continue with your day-to-day life until you and the person that you're having a conflict with are on the same page again. I did not know it at the time that this was a big symptom for me, but eventually I got to a point where I was just like, okay, this is not supposed to be life. So if you're experiencing that, what it means is that you are basically, you don't know how to soothe yourself through difficult times. You don't know how to be a friend to yourself. You know how the same way you would be a friend to somebody else who's going through something uncomfortable. You don't know how to provide yourself with what you need to sustain yourself. Specifically, you don't know how to validate your own emotions. So if you're feeling upset about something, you would typically take that to somebody else and you would wait for them to say, oh yeah, you should feel the way that you feel. Like, that makes sense. But when you take that to somebody and they don't give you that validation, you're still feeling off. Maybe you try and suppress it because, they said maybe you shouldn't feel that way or whatever. Basically, you don't know how to do that. You're not a friend to yourself. Your relationship with yourself is not strong. Your bond with yourself is weak, and that's the way that you survived in childhood, and that's okay. We are adults now. Your nervous system did not learn how to be different. You're carrying an old survival habit with you into a situation that no longer needs it. So you need to build a stronger bond with yourself. And how you do that is not necessarily through a feeling like being, hey, I like myself, and trying to pretend that you like yourself. It's not necessarily a feeling. That could be part of it, but you take care of yourself in all aspects, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So you can start by validating your own emotions. One of the first things that I did was I started journaling how I was feeling, no filters, and I would read it or maybe like make a margin on the side, and I would respond to myself. I would write like a response to myself as if I were a dear friend of mine. So it would come from a very kind place, not a belittling, berating place where you're going off on yourself. Don't do that. But I hope you don't talk to your friends that way. Now, just to help you imagine this a little bit easier, just imagine that you have a friend who's going through something and you go over to their place to be with them in solidarity. You go over to, you don't talk crazy to them. You don't be trifling now. You give them comfort. You encourage them. You sit with them in it. Maybe y'all watch a little TV or something like that. Maybe it's just like a moment of silence for whatever has happened. And then after you sat with them in it for a few minutes, first of all, whatever it is that you would say to them, that's how you respond to yourself in the journal. Now, here's the bonus tip. After you have done that part, that's when you ask your friend, hey, you want some ice cream? Or basically, hey, now what do you want to do that has nothing to do with that person and the conflict that you're having? What do you want to do for yourself that's going to help you feel better? That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Not, I want to go slash tires. And no, let's not. It has nothing to do with them. And then you go do that thing. Do the thing that will have you feeling at least 1% better. It don't have to be a big jump. It just needs to be something. And the more you do that, the easier it will become for you to be able to soothe yourself and not have to depend on anybody else to do it. So when you're having conflicts with other people, yeah, it'll be uncomfortable. But it's not, especially when you care about them, it's not going to be like, oh, my best friend is mad at me and I'm just, whatever. It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be like you still need to be able to take care of yourself, be able to function, like eat, sleep, and drink and stuff. You don't need to be losing sleep over this type of stuff. Your nervous system has been tied to other people, and now it's time for you to tie it back to yourself. So I don't want to overwhelm you. Let's small pieces at a time. So just start journaling and validating how you feel on your own. And this is going to take multiple pieces. It's not just going to be like, oh, the journaling and that's it, because there's still like some deconstruction and stuff that has to take place. So if you have a specific question or you want a part 3 about this, so we can continue going on, because like I said, I don't want it to take you 30 years. Don't be like me, please. Comment part 3. And if you have some specific questions about the journaling, let me know. But you don't even have to write. You can do a video journal, a voice memo journal or something, and then just listen back to it. It doesn't have to be writing. It just needs to, hold on back. It just needs to be some method of recording how you feel. Don't take it to anybody else. It's just for you. Like I said, comment part 3 if you want another one.